Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. What a lovely day. We are alive to the grace of God. It's by His grace that we are living. Hello, everyone. Thanking God for life. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Just click the like button if you're here with me. We're thanking God for His grace and love towards us. It's not by power, it's not by mind that we're living, but by His own grace. Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well and right, in the right spirit, wherever you are. Hope you are doing great. Hello, 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 hello. Blessings to you all. Thanks for joining. Just help me to share. We have few questions, and today is the questions. Some are emotional, but we have to treat it. We have to use the wisdom of God to treat the questions. God blessings to you and your families. Just share and join me. I'll add my number because I have to take up my number because of a lot of tests. So I have to get a new number now for this because a lot of people are interested. More questions are rolling in, and it can only be the grace of God for us to do it, not emotionally, but by His grace. For the add the number 4407 and then thank you all for joining me. What a lovely day, lovely Saturday. God blessings to you all. Hope you are keeping fit, keeping safe, observing all the government rules on social distances, making sure that we are safe and our NHS is safe and everyone around you is safe. Take proper precautions. It will end in praise. This is just a season and it will end in praise. We will all live to testify. God will strengthen us. Our families will testify. So just do the necessary things. Take precautions. Do all you have to do. Stay indoor if you can. If you're working, you go to work, and just be careful. Do necessary things so that in all things we have the cause to give glory to God. Thank you for joining in. Just let me know. I'll read out before we continue. I'll read out the question. The first question we're going to treat today. I need your suggestion. Just send in through WhatsApp and typing in the number. Your suggestion about the advice, because the first one you say we should advise Amaka Glorious. You say we should advise. So I need suggestion from my viewers. Just writing your comment or send it to us WhatsApp. I will still read it out because in most, we don't want to be emotional. We just want to be real so that people will know this is not only affecting men or women. Family life is affecting all of us. You can see yourself in that situation, but it depends on how you manage it. So I will read out the question, then go through before. I'll wait for you to put in your suggestion, and then we'll take it from there. The first question, hope my number is there now. Yeah. The first question says, Dear Amaka Glorious, please help me, advise me on this issue, as I am in a very big dilemma now. My relationship is collapsing. My wife has been very mean to me before, but now this lockdown has made things worse. I'm thinking of walking out of the marriage, but forgetting about the house, which is my life savings. It's a long email. It says, my story begins 10 years ago. After suffering without paper and getting my papers. I worked, secured a mortgage, and went back to Africa because my family said, come back and get married in Africa. I went to Africa and married her. It took me a lot of fund. Her application was refused 3 times. I sponsored it all. Finally, she came over, and after having my first son, she changed once she got her permanent stay. I am dying in silence. Please just talk about this. But friends, if you are watching me, I would like you to just test in your suggestions and oh Jesus, can you off this? Let people send this test of this, please. Can you just remove it and can you just text in your suggestions? Either you comment or text your suggestion, then I can read it out, because it's only by God's grace. Because we want to be real, and we don't know the second person. We just had one story, so we don't know what is going on in that family, and we don't know if really what is the woman's own story. So, but before I go that, just put in your suggestion in. Before I go, I will discuss this. I want to just encourage everyone, especially those that are still waiting on the Lord, those that thinking, oh, I need to get married. Before you go into this, please, for God's sake, seek the face of God. Marriage this is a very crucial decision of everybody's life, every man, every woman life. So it's not something you can just jump in and jump out. You have to take decision and say, I want to enter into this. This is a deliberate, I've watched, I've prayed, and I want to begin this. So it's not something that you can just do emotionally. Oh, when I see him, he's so tall, he's so handsome, she's so beautiful, I've not seen a woman like that. No, that is not the issue in marriage. So you first of all, before we deal on this question, so we have to be real. You first of all ask yourself, before you get into marriage, are you marrying the person out of strength, knowing who you, do you know who you are? Do you consider yourself as a strong man or strong woman? Can you face challenges? Do you know what you are getting yourself into? Or you just want to emotionally, oh, if I don't see him, I must live with him all the rest of my life. But it doesn't work that way, because after all this, at the years, you have to think, this person I'm choosing, can I spend the rest of my life with the person? Because he will get old. You will get old. If you're size 19 before he married you, you will get to 10. If you're size 10, you will get to 14, 16, 18, 20, having children. So both of you has to decide, will I choose this as my life partner? This lady, this man, will I endure him? Can I spend the whole of my life with him? It's not choosing very rich, she's so fair, she's so beautiful, intelligent, she's educated, she's in a big position. That is not marriage. If you enter with another mind or another thing in mind entering marriage, you can just be frustrated, and the marriage will not work, because all you are looking for, if it doesn't work out that way, that is where there is problem. So I want to suggest, first of all, please, if you are still believing God for a life partner, is first of all you pray, then you make sure you know who you are. You make sure, if what are you entering marriage for? Is it for strength? Is it for comfort? Is it for money? What do you have in mind before you choose that man? You have to think about all these things, because all these things, if you don't consider that, it breaks the marriage. Because it's not, if you're going in with, because of he's tall, he's rich, he has flashy car, and when those things is gone, you can stay. You start hating, or you can't manage things, you can't agree, you can't compromise, because all the things you saw before you enter is no more there. So we have to, in all making a decision for life partner, you have to consider your own strength, know who you are, know the sense, know where you are going to. So if you are choosing, you choose somebody that is like-minded like you. If you are choosing, you choose can I tolerate this? I want to be this. Can this person tolerate this? That is what you look at, because you cannot read the person's heart. No man can say the heart, only God. But with this kind of thing, it's a guidance that, I want to not, she's beautiful. My friend, my family found her in the village or in Africa or anywhere in Africa, and you just bop in because she's beautiful. I don't want to marry anybody in Europe. They are all spoiled. They are all this. They are all this. And you will go back to get somebody from Africa, and somebody you don't know. You don't even know. Maybe you are too keen because of the beauty and everything. You jump in, start doing papers. You bring the person over, and maybe the person have another agenda because you live in abroad. If you come to marry me, I will say yes, I'm going to abroad. After I'm going to Obodo Oyibo, where money is plucked from all the trees in outside Europe streets are money. So everyone wants to. If you want to marry any girl from the Africa, they will follow you. So you don't consider, you don't pray, you don't consider thinking about will it work out. You don't consider all these things. I don't know the person well. Have I prayed? So all these things, can I commit my life, the whole of my life, with the person? So all this stress you are facing especially Europe, you see, because we build all the ladies in Europe. Oh, no, let me go back home and get fresh, young, obedient one. But when they come here, because of the environment we live, you can see that they agree to marry you because of the money, because you are in abroad, you've made it, you've got paper, you came, you do they will come, they will marry you because they want the greener pasture. Everybody wants to come to abroad. So, but when it's not somebody that God has given to you, you see that disagreement, so many arguments, because you can two work together except they agree. So this is the foundation of marriage. This is what everyone should think about. But if you are already there, you can't turn around. You just try to make a way, go for counseling, try to make a way. You want it to work, you can't walk out of the marriage. You just try to make a way. Less because children are involved. We've gone too far. We have to make a way. Let's find out how this thing will work. Walking away is not the option. If you walk away in one, will you start training or asking God for another one? No. You have to walk away so fast your life is not threatened. So, but we must find the basic thing. That basic thing before choosing a life partner. Who do you choose to love? Who do you choose to struggle with? Because every marriage comes with their own struggles and their own challenge. So if you don't choose somebody that you tolerate, so when things get worse, like this lockdown, maybe one is working, one is not working, you won't tolerate that. So my suggestion is that, do you, like some people will say, my partner, my spouse, my husband, my wife, he drink, he smoke, he do all these things. But you cutting the person, you have to choose. Can I change the person? You will change the person before marriage. So if you don't change the person, is it when you build up or you brought the person or whatever that you change the person? No. So you have to think of these basic things, all these harmful behaviors or harmful habits. Can I change it? Will I do this? The person is on drug. Can I change the person? The person is doing the wrong thing. Can I change him? What is the reason for you going to that marriage? Can the person change? If you don't like those things, can the person change before you guys get married? Or this thing cannot work. Let me just, from time, instead of getting inside there, money is nothing. Wealth is nothing. Big houses and cars is nothing compared to your life, compared to happiness in family life. So this is a decision that is a strong decision and it's very important. It's not emotional one. You have to take, I am going in there, whatever come out, I will bear it. Whatever challenges that come out, I have to work it out so that it will work. It's not a decision that you can just stand up and see a man is so tall. Hey, I'm looking for a husband. I'm 30 years, so I have to get a man. And any man that comes your way, you just say, let's walk down the aisle, and you emotionally you say, oh, if I don't see him, I will spend the rest of my life with him. If I don't see him, I will kill myself, I will do this. No, don't live a life of frustration. Don't live a life of maybe and later you regret. No, just have God. Consider, know who you are, know your vision, know your dreams, know where you are walking to, and choose somebody that can to relate to you, that can work with you. For you to be successful, it depends on the spouse you choose, because they will break you, they will still stand you. If you choose the wrong person and emotionally the person is traumatizing you every day and saying, oh, you are nothing, you are too fat, forgetting that when he married you, you are size 10, and the person is ringing those things in your head, what will you come out to be? You come out in even when you go to interview, because the thing is ringing in your head, you are worth nothing, you are doing this. Then you start calling yourself that you are worth nothing. But if you marry somebody that supports you, encourage you, then you know you want something. That is, it will ring. It will say, oh, you can do it. I have him on my back. I have her. I can do it. I can achieve this. I can overcome. I can do this because I have somebody that encouraged me. I have somebody that is on my back. But when you have somebody that ring that bell, you useless man, you useless woman, you end up, where will you? You find out that all those things emotionally, you are a mental being, everything, you'll be drained, you'll be thinking, oh, I want nothing. Even some people, they will just make themselves immediately, because this man say you are no more beautiful, you make yourself, instead of taking care of yourself, you are making yourself to look older than your age. So all these things, you have to think about this before stepping in. It's very important. Before you step in, just have to think about this. Is God directing me to this person? Can I manage this person? Can I change him? If there's any attitude or behavior or habits the person have, can I change it? Can I tolerate it? All these things will guide you for a successful home. So because when you know yourself and know where you are entering, all these any challenges that come with the marriage, you'll be able to manage it. You'll be able to work towards it. You'll be able to do things together, pray together, and overcome those trials. So by jumping in because of so beautiful, so handsome, so rich, mansions, everything in, he speak like British, he's so, I don't know, once I see him, every woman is running after him, every man is running after him, her boobs and this, all these things, it cannot take us anywhere, because you are going to spend the whole of your life, day, night, in sickness, in rich, in poor. You are going to spend it with that same person. So if you make a mistake in that phase, it's unfair. It takes the grace of God for you guys to sit down and work things together. For you to sit down and agree, we have to make this work. So let us not be, I don't want us to be too condemning, or let's just face reality. So if the basis is not right, you tend to have a lot of conflict. If the basis is not right, there's a lot of conflict. If you didn't choose love, there's a lot of conflict. If you didn't think or pray, there'll be a lot of conflict, because both of you you're not working towards the same thing. You are not agreeing. You are not you don't have the same vision. You are working this direction, he's working this direction. You want to be maybe you want to open a shop, or you want to be do business. He doesn't want that. You want to work in a shop, he doesn't want that. You want to be a doctor or a nurse, he doesn't want. The whole family, he wants you to be this, you want to be this. There will be too much thing. But at the beginning, if you have looked at the person and say, oh, though you will not know, nobody knows tomorrow, but if that will give you a light, that will go with God's help. You think of, oh, my sense, I want to be this. Can this work out with this? Can this work out with this man? Can this work out with this woman? Then it will help you. It will be the basis for you to enter into that race, for you to enter into that challenge, because every marriage comes with its own package for you to enter and succeed. So another thing I'm saying is that when calling you God, you have to put it in God's prayer. You have to pray. You have to make sure that decision that you pray, you have to pray. You have to ask for God's direction. You have to make sure you are within you. You are not putting emotional thing. You are not putting physical thing first about the man before choosing the man or before choosing the woman. So you have to make sure you do the normal things. Like I will pray, I will see if you need to seek counsel. But if you are in already and things is not working, there's challenges, you need to seek counsel. You ask for, you seek for counsel, because with counsel they will counsel both of you. Then you know where to change. With God, everything can still turn around. But it's better you do the right thing. It's better you walk and do the right thing. Choosing that right partner. You have to be careful. You have to remove family. Don't say because you want to be married into a rich family. Don't say because you want to be married into this tribe. Don't say because I want to be married into the whole families are ministers or anything. Remember, walk that way. So you have to, it's a personal decision and a deliberate one that you have to, it's a strong one, a very big one that you have to say, oh, I want to go into this. I've decided to go into marriage, but God direct me. This man is on my way. We're cutting, we're cutting. But you have to pray that God will direct you. You have to pray. Is it who God has sent to you? This woman is, I want to marry this woman. God, is it who you sent for me? Is it my life partner? Is it someone that will spend my 30 years, 40 years with? Or is it the person that will drain me down? Or is it the person that will put me, that will cause me all the emotional traumas? So all these things, you have to think about it. With God, God make it a way where seems to no way. If you've entered and you are struggling now, like a lot of messages is about struggle. I don't, most of them, I don't know if it's this us in Europe. It's not easy. So if you don't have anything you're holding on, like I choose to love, I choose to work out, I choose to compromise, I choose to, if you don't have it, it will be very, very hard because of where we are, because of the challenges that come with where we are. We will face those are our challenges, but more here, where you know that they say, oh, the women, there's right, children have right, families, everybody have right, women have right. So if you bring the person that doesn't have choose love, that just want to come to abroad and plug that money, and if that money is not coming forth, he will exercise his right or his right and say, oh, I can move on, I can do it without you. So this marriage is very, very crucial and very important decision for everyone. That if you think of entering, you have to look well, not going in and come out. You have to look well. And if I don't want to say people in abroad not marrying Nigeria, there's a lot in people in abroad, they marry Africa, all over Africa, and still bring their wife in work. But there are still some, because it's not, you people are not the same like-minded. It's not what you are pushing, it's not what she's pushing. What she wants is not what she wants to be, it's not what you want. So it's different. You people are different, working towards different ways. It will not work. We have to make sure before we enter, you have to pray. You have to make sure that you are walking in the same direction with the person. You have to make sure that it's the person that you are going to tolerate. You have to make sure that it's the person you are going to compromise most things. If I have to buy a car and we need to pay a mortgage, or my partner needs this, I have to compromise this. I have to let go of that car. That is building up marriage. That is, you have to do things together. And you think, in building up life, in growing up, you have to know who you are. Can I keep a relationship for long? Did I have strong friends? Did I have strong families? That also help in choosing a life partner. Do I have strong families? Can I keep a long relationship? Because most people, they'll tell you, oh, I can't tolerate anyone. Nobody is free to be you change women anyhow. You change men anyhow. That is not life. If you end up like that, if it's part of you, it will be difficult to settle for one. So it's better, the main thing you have to think about Think about God. Think about love. Think about your vision. Think about knowing who you are. Think about, can I spend the rest of my life with the person? Think about, what if this happen? Can I bear it? Can I compromise? Can I live old with this same person? If the money is gone, if the beauty is gone, can I still stay with the person? If I'm size 10 and get to 20, can I manage this woman? If the money is there and the money is no more, can I manage this man? That is one thing we have to think entering marriage, and that is only God grace for those of people that have entered without considering all these things. Is counseling and God grace for them to sit down and communicate and make things work again, to let go of all the hate and let go of all the, I've made a mistake, he's not working, he's not understanding me, I want this way, he want this way. You guys have to sit down and just deliberate. How can we are in this marriage, how can it work? So it's something is very difficult. It's very difficult, and it's getting more tougher now because things are not going. Things are not going. Look at what the situation we are in the whole world. So a lot of people are being affected. A lot of family are being affected. So if you don't have that grace or the love for your family, some people will end up walking out. Some people will end up doing silly things because frustration. Maybe I'm getting money, I'm no more getting money. You feel that the woman will pull you down and say you're no more the head. This so many things is happening, but it's only God's grace that will uphold us, to carry on. It's God's grace that will uphold us to carry on. So do you have other people? Do you have, growing up, before you make a decision, do you have other people that you admire? Do you have people that you look up to? Maybe young couples. Do you know how they started? Do you know how they get to where they are, getting married and everything? So this is if you are still waiting, or this is what you have to, you know everything. The heart is deceitful, I say, but you won't know anything. But this will guide you in making any life decision. It will guide you. Guide you. If the person is hot temper, can you manage the person? If the person say any small thing, back him. Not on woman, no, just destroy things. There's a lot of, I've had a story where somebody, if he's angry, back him, you just destroy things. Can you manage the person? Can you change the person before marriage? The anger, so many things, the words that people use, can you be able to manage the person? Can you be able to compromise? Can you be able? And another thing is, do you have conscience? Do you have conscience? Before you do things or enter into any serious relationship, you think of your conscience. Because in all things, anything you do, everybody has conscience. Every man, every woman, you have your conscience. Fear of God will make you, unless you are living a worldly life that you don't care, you just want to step on people and just pass away. Some people, they step on you, they get married to you just to step on you to get to another level. Just bring me to London. Don't worry, I know what to do. They have their own. That's why I say the heart is so deceitful, because they have their own plans. They have what they want. You are talking about relationship, marriage, family life. They behind them, that man is thinking about how to stand on you. The woman is thinking about how to stand on you. They don't care about your emotional feeling. They don't care about you. You are in that relationship, but they want to just get what they want and leave. So all this, you have to think about this. We have to think about this. There is no perfect man, no perfect woman. Everybody has their cross in marriage. In family life, we all have our cross. The problem that everybody is carrying, you have to push it. All those challenges, you have to push it. You have to push it. So if you're waiting for God to give you that perfect man, perfect woman, forget it. You wait, let me see. And the one you're looking to be perfect can just package, cover, and come and just scatter you. By then you'll be regretting, why do I do this? So it's better you just make the right decision. Look for somebody that your spirit work together. Calmness, somebody that has the same light spirit with you, that you can agree together, somebody that you can say, oh, some people are angry, they can't manage their anger. Some people has gone for anger treatment and everything, but still they cannot manage it. But can you marry a person that when you say, oh, calm down, baby, the person will calm down? That is understanding, that is likeness, that is working towards. I have a lot of questions, I have a lot of suggestions. So but this is where every relationship needs to be trusted and balanced equally. So in everything we do, we must know that it's two ways. You guys came from different homes, you guys was brought up in different families, you guys, you have different mind. Even twins, everybody is different, they have their own mindset. But can two of us, can we work together? Can we work together? Strength without God, yeah, it's only God. Thank you. It's only God. Our homes are built by only the strength of God. So it's only God that we depend on. So no minding challenges we are facing. A lot of questions I have here is all about problems in family life in Europe. From all the questions, since it's all Europe, honestly, we just need the grace of God and strength. If you are in there, stay put. Where are you going? Just find a way to work things out. Two of you should agree. Work things out. Except your life is threatened. If not, work things out. Because of your children. Because of how are you going to destroy your children's life? And they will grow up, ending up, some of them will speak again, say, no, I'm not getting married because of what my daddy did to my mommy. Some men will say, oh, women, they build it in their mind that they just play women. There is nothing like love. They play and go. Because of what is going on. Please, we should put God first. God is our strength in all things. It's not easy to put on with somebody, and you can say you may call with the person for 3, 4, 5 years, but you see a stranger, you don't know the heart. The person don't know you too well, because the heart can change. It's only God's strength. It's only God that can change things and make you guys to walk to perfection. So in all things, I believe God is our strength. The factors including love, commitment, trust, time, attention, good communication, listening, partnership, tolerating each other, patience, honest, sharing. Wow, lovely. Thank you, mommy. All these things is what will make us to endure to the end, to relating each other. Anytime, nobody is perfect. Even if you speak to people that have been there for 30 years, 40 years, they will still tell you patience. Look at my mommy is saying patience. You have to relate each other. You have to be good communication. You have to respect each other. You have to share. Even when the person is struggling, just share openly. Cover up. Do things honestly. Do things. We should build up, because of our future tomorrow, our children. We don't want them to end up, everybody is just that emotional trauma, that thing that is, if the family break down, it affects them. It affects children psychologically. If you talk to people that's from broken home, it affects them. They will tell you what they go through because of what happened to their family, what happened to their lovely family together, and separate like this. And mom will say against dad, dad will say against mom. So we all need that grace, that special grace to carry on. It can only be the will of God. It can only be God that will strengthen us. So there are some suggestion about the questions. It says the one I read earlier, I need advice I'm a very big dilemma. My wife being mean. We didn't hear from we didn't hear from the second, maybe the wife or the partner. We didn't hear and see her own opinion, her own complaint. But what I can say is counsel. They need counsel. Don't break up your family. Don't walk away. You say you have a son, don't walk away. Just, you need to come together and agree. You need to come together and agree. You need to respect each other. You need to agree, compromise on things. You need to seek counsel. Pray together. You have a church you worship. Speak to the woman of God. Speak to the man of God. You need prayer. You don't need to walk away. Walking away is not an option. Walking away is not an option. I know you say you put a lot of struggles bringing her and everything, but I think the deal has been done. You've entered the marriage. You just have to ask God wisdom and understanding to carry on. Two of you have to sit down and deliberate. Two of you have to sit down and say, we must make this marriage work. You have to seek counsel. There are so many marriage counselors. Even in churches now, the pastor, there are so many real women of God that they will counsel you, they will tell you the truth. It's left for you to take it. So there is a lot of things that you need help. So instead of walking away is not an option. You just need help. You need counseling. You need God. You pray together and you apologize to each other. If there's any way, maybe what she said you did wrong, that's why she's mean to you or he's mean to you, just let go and work it out. You can still let go and work it out, and tomorrow people will say, is it not this man that is not happy? Is it not this woman that is not happy in this relationship? But with God can turn things around for your sake. He can turn things around for your sake. God can do it and turn things around for your sake, God can turn it around for his will to be done in your life, for your life and family to be a testimony. So you have to really seek help, pray about it, don't walk away. Just, if you need you saying, oh, I'm sorry, let's work this out, baby, let's work it out, oh darling, let's work this out. You guys have to sit down and work it out, and it will turn around. Things will turn around. I'm sure things will turn around. It's just understanding, sitting down to discuss and agree on things. I have to let this go. I don't have to push this. I have to agree to this. This disagreement is from here, but we have to let go. If you still keep stressing it, that is where the marriage will break. So after 10-15 years of your life, you break that one, you go and start up again. Tomorrow it will break again, because you have to bear each other. You have to work this one out. Walking away is not an option. You have to work things out by his grace. So far as nobody's killing each other, so far as there is no violence, there is no, your life is not threatened. Work things out. You need a lot of counseling, a lot of healthy marriage, a lot of people, healthy marriage being there. They've gone through things and they're still standing. You need them. Don't walk away. Don't walk away. The Lord is your strength. It's not easy bearing each other, but you have to bear each other cross. You have to face that challenge. So you have to take the responsibility. I want this to work. We need counseling. We will sit down in front of a man or woman of God or a counselor. If it means you going for months, a month, 2 months, do it, but for it to work. Sort out your differences. Work things out. No perfect man, no perfect woman, no perfect marriage. You have to work things out. You have to agree to work things out. You have to let go of some certain things for it to work. You don't have to, unless the things you want to let go anytime. I would think you want to look and remove your eyes. You can just there are some certain things. It's not harmful. You just can let go. But most families, their partners still struggle with drugs and everything. You have to, if you've entered, you have to seek for counsel, seek for advice, pray. Some are addicted to alcohol, some are addicted to pornography, and this is what destroy homes. So you don't have to walk out, but don't walk out of the marriage, but just think about what way can we need help. We need help to make our marriage work. We need help, because all those things come at times. The devil will put it in your life, in your family life, to destroy you, to destroy the family. So you need a lot of counsel, you need a lot of help to be able to turn around your life. So people will be looking at you as a drug addict, and now you will turn around to be a good person, and you'll be preaching to people. You tell people, oh, I've done this. I've seen a friend that say, I've done this, but when I have my first son, I quit taking Igbo. He said it's easy to cancel people. That he used to smoke, he used to do this, he's on drugs, he's this. But he said, God, I don't want to live this life again. He gave up. He's advising people, young people, and say, no, you can't live this life. You can't be. I've done it for years, and I said no. I can't bring up my child. I said, how come my wife is giving birth and I'm smoking? So what will this son turn to be? He decided and give up. So you can as well. Whatever is anything that is causing the trouble, you can causing enemies, you're causing destruction in a marriage, or draining your marriage, or causing making you guys not to forge ahead. You can decide. You man or woman can decide. Let me drop this. It can only be God's grace. Because I know a lot of people, they will say they will drop this. They cannot. It's only God's grace that will give you the grace. You determine, I want to stop this. I don't want to live this life. Enough is enough for this. I want my family to work. I want to have a happy home. I don't want things to affect my children. You have to drop that and seek counsel and let it work. Walking away is not an option. If you walk away after 10, 15 years, are you going to see a perfect man or perfect woman out there? No. Just work things out. And then I have another question. I don't know if there's any other suggestion I can read out. I don't know. Let me check. Is there any other suggestion I can read out? If not, we'll go to the okay. It says they just pray. Everyone is just saying, staying strong, praying, believing in each other, sharing, then having patience instead of working out. But you guys, you work things out to work. So I believe with this, God will strengthen you guys, and you overcome all. At the last years to come, you will testify. Because that man you are thinking is so difficult, he will change. That woman you are thinking is so difficult, she will change. It's just you sitting down to talk things over. Honestly, I don't believe, unless the person don't have conscience, unless you don't have conscience, maybe people that don't have conscience, that will treat people, that will stand on people to just jump and don't mind what they've put the person through. But if the person have a conscience, there will be really a change. When you talk, oh, I want peace, I will let go of this, but let there be peace in our life. Let's be happy for this 20 or 30 or 40 years. You spending life together. Let's just look at things. Let's just be happy instead of crying or walking away. And where you live a life of another life, you enter another one, you still want to walk away because that one will come with its own package. Or how everything comes, every relationship comes with challenges. So you have to let things work for God's sake. Then let's do the next question. I've got so many questions, but I don't think we have to deal. We'll just deal with food. The other one say, I'm a victim. Okay, I think she's the one that is still sending in text. I'm a victim. I brought a man, and after yes, you say she's a victim. She brought a man, and he left after getting everything. So I saw a similar email like that where there's a test. So is all this thing? That's why I say it's not only men, and it's not only women that's all these threats. It's both men and women. That's why we need to first of all think, who are we getting who are we getting involved with? Is it somebody that we can work things together? Is it somebody that you can live together till the end of their life? Can I tolerate the person? Can I grow old with the person? So that's why I explained my first speech about choosing, making that right decision. It's a very deliberate decision, very important in our lives, that you have to choose, who do I choose to obey? Who do I choose to love? Who do I choose to respect? Respect is both sides, but both of you have to ask that question. Will I respect him all my life? Will I respect her? Will I at least give her that respect? So all these things, because bringing somebody from Africa and maybe I say, oh, this after maybe you struggle to bring the person, and after the person left you, then you don't know what is in the person's heart. You don't even know. Just the person agreed to marry you, maybe through introduction or anything, and just because you are abroad, he wants to come and plug the money. And when he comes and he stays and gets what he needed, he will just, there's no love. He didn't choose to spend the life with you. He just you just want to use you, as you say, you're a victim. You just want to use you to climb. You just want to use you to set up. Most times I say maybe it's not conscience, because if you have conscience, if you have the fear of God and conscience, you can't do that to any person. Why enter into a marriage, a relationship where you know that you are deceiving the person? You are deceiving the person. You don't want to be straight. You just want what you gain from the person. That is not life. It's not life, and it should not be encouraged. It's not life, because the person will put all his mind, her mind, all her savings, life savings, to go to Africa and bring you, and you want to step on the person and leave. Oh Jesus, it's not right. That is not right. It's not right. You don't care what emotions, whatever. Even if the person has borrowed money to do your paper, to make sure every requirement to bring you, you just want to come and just get all you need and walk away. That is not right. That's why I say you have to choose who you will obey, who you will end your life with, who you will respect. You have to respect each other. You have to honor each other. You have to support each other. You have to communicate. You have to, in all things. Even if I've seen some marriage that the man will say, I just saw her once, but it worked out. So you can still bring somebody from Africa and you work out. I know a lot of families, they bring people from Africa and you work out. It work out. So you have to say, even if you brought someone or this, instead of being that victim, you guys should make it work out. Work out. You man, you woman, you should make things work out. Just please help me share. I need a lot of people to get this information, this advice. It's not by power, it's not by mind, but we need God. We need God. God is our strength. But instead of walking away, or instead of playing a victim, or you say you are a victim because you brought him, he left you, we have to make it work. Because you have to make it work. And though if you are visiting this channel for the first time, please subscribe and press the bell button so that you get notification each time I upload videos or anytime I'm on. I have a lot of questions, so frequently I will be doing more of this. A lot of questions. We need to encourage each other. People need to be inspired or hear, because most time if we don't inspire each other, if we don't encourage each other, we may make a wrong mistakes. If we enter marriage unknowingly or ignorantly, not knowing what we required, so worldly, we just say he's tall and enter, he's handsome, he's rich, and when the money is not there, you can't walk away. You are not happy, but you have to work things out. You have to make up your mind. I've entered. It has to work. It has to work. Because I can't advise you enter because of money. Now there's no money. You know that now. You know it's not. You guys are not compatible. But before you are compatible, we have to. It's a decision that we have to be careful making. You have to take responsibility of who you choose to be with. You have to look well, pray, ask for God guidance, think, be in right sense, in right mind, and make that decision. Make that decision who you have to spend the rest of your life with, who you have to choose, who you have to be with all your life. So guys, I have a lot of testimony. A lady called me, and it's like the marriage is almost to break. It's like the man has moved out, and the marriage is almost collapsing. You have talked, encouraged, but you know what? God touched them. They decided to give things a second chance, and it worked. They're happily. They have the fourth baby, and they're happily married. So you have to decide at this point. This is the marriage that almost broke down. The man left the home, and whatever. So many things happened, and now, years back, they came back together after a year or 2 years. The man being outside, so many things went on, but they decide to let go because of the children, and they still come back together, and it work. It can work by His grace. It can work if you people can table things together. If you can table, let's talk about this. It will work. It will work. It takes only the grace of God. Not minding you've made that mistake, you don't know him too well, you entered, and but there's nothing you can do. It's just for you to say, I've accepted this, I've choose to marry him, I have to bear the cross, I have to do this, I have to make it work. I don't want to let go of my children, I don't want to live in bitterness, I don't want to live a life of regret. I want to be happy, I want to make things work. We have to talk about this. I have to let go of this, you have to let go of this. We have to move forward. You have to move forward. Sometimes it's difficult, but what can you do but just to ask the grace of God? Because for that family, for her, it's a big testimony. Because at first she wanted, okay, if you're going, go. It doesn't matter, I can do it. But sometimes you cannot do it. You will be feeling, I'm strong, I can do it. But sometimes you cannot do it. If you're not strong-minded, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. You still feel the children will ask you questions. Why is daddy not coming back? Why is there? And if you open mouth at the first time to start say all the worst thing about him, what will happen? Or she the man open mouth and say all the worst thing to the children about you, what will happen? What will happen to those children? So we have to be careful. We have to be careful who we choose to love, who we choose to spend our life with, who we choose to be old together with, who we choose to relate, the patient, who we choose to share their pains, who we choose to let me forgo this and be with and so that there will happiness in my family than having this and there won't be happiness. Who you choose to, oh, it's not working well, but I know it will work well tomorrow. Let me do this. Let me forsake this. Let me stand up to this responsibility. Let me do this because I know tomorrow will be better. No one knows tomorrow. I know I'm a strong man. I know I'm a strong man. I know I can do it without her. I know I can do it without him. But I still want it to work. None is perfect. It takes the grace of God. It's only God's strength that will make us to walk to perfection. So we have to. This is a decision and a life that we have to. A life that we have to say, this have to work. My family has to work. Everything concerning me has to work. I don't have to let go of what God, my children, I don't have to let go what God has brought together. We have joined together. You don't have to let it go. Where are you going? Are you going to join to another man or another woman? No. So we have to make our relationship work. We have to make our family life, our children, we have to make sure they're in a happy relationship, happy home. We have to make sure that there's peace. happiness. There are a lot of us, a lot of people, they are going their homes, there's no bitterness, no, they are managing, covering up. Just sit down and talk. Sit down and talk, and just don't leave it too lingering so long. Just sit down, talk, and let go. Work things together. With God, all things will be possible. Work out things together. Work things together. Don't let go. Don't let that problem keep stretching, and one day the marriage will break up. No. Call, instead of not being happy, call your partner, call your spouse, call your husband and your wife. Call two of you should sit down and agree on, talk on things. You guys should sort things out. Don't leave it too late. If you need counseling, you have to go for counseling. Only anything you need to sort out to bring peace back to your home, you have to do it. You have to do it. Because most times, coming from Africa, we know men, they are the head. But coming here, we know women, everybody, even children, everybody will have power. Everybody have their power. But sometimes you take that power, instead of argument and everything, or destroying your home, you take that, you leave it behind. You package on one side and say, I want this thing to work. You know you are right. You know you are here. You know you can have this mansion. I'm pushing out. But you have to think about, if I do this, my conscience. If he stays outside, if you get frustrated and go back to Africa, somebody that brought you, what's your gain? You have conscience. What if it's my son? If I do it to someone else, somebody can do it to me indirectly, or do it directly, or whatever. So we have to be careful the decision we take. If we have to be careful whatever decision we take, because once we enter, it's a life binding. You have to be careful and seek for advice, seek for counsel, seek for things that will make it work, instead of going the one way, instead of thinking he's the worst devil, unless your life is threatened. I keep saying that. You don't know perfect man or woman, but unless your life is threatened. If not, where are you going to? Where are I want to frustrate her. I'll take everything. She'll be frustrated. For what? I want to frustrate him. For what? What are you gaining? Even if you made him homeless, or made her homeless, or you take everything, you think you have power, you take everything and become the biggest woman in the world. And what? So what? Do you have peace? So in all things we do, let's think about, what if I push him outside and take over his house? Will I have peace? I will enjoy that money, that wealth. Will I have peace? What if she suffered and brought me to England, and tomorrow I just get all I need and I walk away? What of my conscience? Do I have peace? I'll enter another relationship, marry someone else. Will I have peace? That is one thing. Do you have conscience in all you do? Ask God, do you have conscience? If they do it to you, how will you feel? Someone thinking you are in the same relationship with someone, and you are thinking A, and the person is thinking to hurt you, stabbing you. How will you take it? So I pray that God will give us the grace. It's only by strength. No man knows the heart of every. The heart is so deceitful. So we don't know, but we have conscience. We just think about, if I do this to him, if I do this to her, how will she feel? How will he feel? If he's turning back to me, how will I take it? If you put yourself in that shoe, things will work. I think you start amending. Let's agree to this, let's disagree to this, let's do this, let's let this go, let's all the hurt, all the pain, you let go, and you start a new life. You start from scratch. Even if my last video I say, even if you lost everything, you can start from scratch and still make it. But we should think about our future, the future of our children, where we are coming from, where the culture, the heritage, the creating family, all the things we are coming from, our grandfather, grandchildren living together. So when we have that in our mind, so that should be our mindset. I didn't say men go and treat your wives bad so that you still want them because you're the head. No, you guys should. You are here. The Bible says men, as you respect God, man is the head of the home. Respect God. so as God is the head of the church, the way God is the head of the church. And women, we should respect our husband. Then men should love their wife. You should share love, show the love of God, which in all means, the way Christ is the head of the church, men are the head. But they should show us love, show women love. And this thing, when you're showing a woman love and he doesn't have conscience, he's treating you bad. God is there. He has conscience. She has conscience to deal with. So we should walk, make sure in all things it's God's grace. We should walk, make sure our senses, our mind, our conscience is intact when we are dealing with anything. And another thing that brings challenges is when you are in one, you are looking at another. That one you see, that gold you see outside, it's not gold. It's yellow. It's not gold. So it's better you stay put in the one, the brand you have. The brand you have is better you stay put, because you will be thinking, oh, that one is gold. Hi, if I have this gold, it should have been better. Why did I end up with this one? But when you go to that gold, you see it's not gold. So I just pray that God will give us the wisdom in making this right choice, in staying put, making our family life work. It's not an easy job. It's not an easy thing, but we should work to perfection. We should work things out. We should remember our children. We should remember the other spouse, what they put in to bring us, what they put in to make the marriage work. We should do the same. We should make things, share out that burden, make things work. By God's grace, it will work. So friends, thanks for joining me, and we'll have this often on Wednesday. We'll be back to discuss. I have a lot of questions, but I can't go through all of them today. More questions are still coming in, but I just want to be doing it just 1 hour, because if we stretch it too much, let's just be doing it. We'll have Wednesday to deal with some questions, and the Saturday. Thank you all for joining me and your support. God bless you. May the face of the Lord shine upon you and your family, and shine upon me and my family. May God strengthen us. May you find peace. May the peace of God touch you. If you are struggling right now in your relationship, I pray that the peace of God will touch you. The peace of God that will give you happiness. The peace, the love of God will envelop you. I pray that all that you are seeking for, God will grant it. And God will grant all your heart desire. And for so many that are still believing God for that perfect man, there is no perfect man, but God, for God to give you that right, the man that will understand you, the man that will spend the rest of your life with, the woman that will appreciate you, a woman that will love and cherish you. I pray that God will grant all our heart desires. And there's so many others that are thinking, are out of marriage now, thinking, oh, it's finished. She cheated me. She treated me bad. He treated me bad. Let go. God will be with you. It's only God that will comfort you. Let go. It's not easy. I don't know what might bring the breakup or anything, but it might be mistake, something that could have canceled or anything could have sorted. But in anyone that treats you bad and think he can get away with it, I don't believe. I believe the law of nature. So I believe if you treat someone bad, it will come back to you. If you think to push a man out, it will come back to you. If you think to push a woman out, to cheat the person, it will come back to you. If you feel that you are too smart, that you can get away with all things, no thing, you want to be rich and the person will be poor, struggling, you want to put the person in mental home, you want to degrade the person, you want to psychological put the person to the depression, it will come back to you. That is the word for today. So in all things, do things that you want people to do to you. Do unto others as you want them to do to you. In our relationships, do unto others as you want them to do to you. In your marriage, in your family life, do to him or do to her something to what you want them to do to you. If you take the person's house, tomorrow another person will take yours. You will not have peace to eat that. If you push the person back to Africa, you will not have peace. If you leave the person and move to another woman, another man, you will not have peace. there is conscience, there is God. Oh, in all we do, think about God. There is God. He knoweth all. He seeth all. He seeth all hearts. He knoweth everything that goes on in our mind and our hearts. So there is God. In all things, we should trust and uphold Him. He will see us through. Bye, and see you Wednesday, 5 p.m. God bless you, and thank you for your love. Thank you, Mommy, for all the suggestions. Mommy Tayo, thank you for all that joined in. Thank you all for your support. May the Lord strengthen you, and thank you for everything. And thank you for all my viewers. Stay strong and happy, and make sure you take government advice concerning this situation, concerning coronavirus. None of us will be affected. Make sure you take government advice. If you have to stay home, stay home. If you have to go out to 2 meters distance, in all you do, you have to be careful. Take precaution. Do your steaming. Take your paracetamol if you feel any symptom. If you are not feeling all that well, take your paracetamol and take your lemon. In my channel, I have some things that will boost your immune system. Make sure you take it regularly, and just keep yourself. Wash hand is the main thing. Make sure you wash your hands. That's what they taught us. We're not doing it. My children will say, "Mom, you wash your hand." Remember, they say you have to wash your hand round and say happy birthday or what. Sing it very well. Make sure. So let's just keep kicking. The God is our strength, and will see us through. See you Wednesday. Much love. Thank you. Bye.